Yeah, slime is a word you could use, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm doing alright. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna have to play a video game with a controller covered in honey. I just hope it works. Like, my biggest worry is that it's just gonna die. The controller will die the second I start it up, and then it's like, oops. I have a backup in case that happens, but obviously I don't want that to happen. Why is it covered in honey? Because this dude Molotov did a 100% run of Ocarina of Time like 7 years ago, and he played through the entire game with a controller covered in honey. So I'm like, you know what? We need more records like that. We need more of that. Oh, let me actually open up my my chat window here real quick. So I kind of want to get as much stuff done as possible beforehand. It's a little difficult to start doing things once the run begins. Yo, Avion, thank you for gifting a sub, and congratulations to Tarks for receiving that sub. No, there's no Killer Bee in this one. I think that was Dawn of Sorrow. Let me just tweak volume a tiny bit here. Sorry, this will take a little bit longer to get set up for because I need to make sure everything is in place. Like, I've got my sacrificial towel over here because I'm going to need to wipe down my hands afterwards to, like, stop stream or pause if I have to do something, go to the washroom or whatever. This is very much something you can only do once, so I want to make sure everything is... if somebody knocks, they get to wait. Somebody knocks, they need to come at a time when I'm not doing 100%. That's what happens if someone knocks. Alright, let me make sure... Should be the right source. Yep, there's my webcam. And it's not actually going to start capturing the game until I unpause that. What's the donation goal to make me eat the honey? I don't know. All of it or just some of it? Because if I had to eat all the... Like, I want to show you... I have the honey here, actually. There's 3 kilograms of honey that I have. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like this shirt. It's a pretty cool shirt. It's a pretty cool show, this thing on my shirt right now. I think more people should watch it. But I've got 3 kilograms of honey. So you'd have to pay a lot. Let's say $2,000 and I'll try and eat a good chunk of the honey. How about that? If we can somehow rate... I'm not going to do, like, a counter for that or anything, but... Arcade Pit is probably the better concept, but I mean, Honey is pretty okay, too. No, they didn't make a Super C show. Maybe they did it on, what's it called? I can't remember the name. Captain N. Maybe they did a Contra episode at one point. I just need to make sure I'm lined up here, because, again, I can't really move or start using my hands afterwards. So, here's the honey. And let me turn down the music now, because we're about to get started. I don't know if I can really do a stable platform for the bowl, is the problem. Like, my chair is too big for any kind of, like, desk is the problem, so unless I put it on my desk, I don't really want that there. I think I'll be okay. I need to, like, cushion it, maybe. I don't know. We'll do it live. Oh, right. I need to break the seal. Again, this is actually honey. This isn't like I'm not trying to fool you and this is like lemonade or something. It is sealed. So this honey has not seen the light of day, and it will not see the light of day until I cover it. Until I cover a controller in it, I should say. Alright, let me close Firefox. Hopefully I can get this thing off. Hang on, I'm gonna get this going here real quick. Oh, this is really full up, too. Will I be eating the controller after the run? No, I don't think so. Xbox controllers aren't super tasty. Oh god, it made like a weird sucking noise. Alright. Smells like honey. Let me just toss that in the garbage here real quick. Get the cap back on. I guess I could unpause this so it starts capturing now. And again, I need to make sure that every window I have is in place. Because once this run starts, again, I can't really do anything else. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Yo, Avion, thank you again for gifting another sub. Congratulations to Tennis Xavier for receiving it. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your honey. Let me just make sure actually the alert came up there properly before we start. I think we should be okay. I can't have it going over the camera, unfortunately, because I don't want anybody accusing me of swapping out like the feed during a run. But no, this is not authentic 100-acre wood honey, I'm sorry to say. Alright, let's enough delaying, we're gonna do this. Crack the seal. Let's get a good base in there, really. Try not to drop it. I'm just not trying to squeeze too hard, just in case, like, the cap blows off. No, I'm not taking the cap off. Plus, it really lets me drag it out. I want to get, like, a nice pool. Oh god, it smells. The smell of the honey here. The nice thing is, if I do spill it, like, I have a few seconds to collect it. Because it's way more viscous than, like, water. It's got a nice little pool going on the bottom. Also, the heavier this gets, it's going to be easier to keep it on my lap. The honey smells like, pretty cheap honey. Like, this isn't high-end honey or anything. I'm not gonna spend money on 3 kilograms of high-end honey. I'm just getting the base boar here. Really get that, those globs. Yeah, shoutouts to B-Puke. We're just gonna be dipping in B-Puke here. Shoutouts to B-Barf. Alright, I think that's enough for the bowl for now. I mean, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like just honey, but it's just a lot of honey. Alright. And now... Oh, you know what I should do, actually? I should do background input before I forget to turn that on. Because if I accidentally click out the window somehow, I'm not going to be able to control the game anymore. So here is the noble sacrifice. Oh boy. See, this is why I'm kind of not using this controller anymore. The stick kind of drifts a little bit. So sometimes if you leave it a little too much, it moves around. But, well... Let's, I'm just so worried that this is just gonna stop working the second I dip it. But, yeah, the honey will actually fix it. Let me get a little more in before I put this down. The Ghoul Soul? Which one is that? Are you talking about the Flesh Golem? I think that's the one that lets you eat gross food. I'm not trying to submerge it entirely, because I don't want to have anything where I have to take the controller out and then, oops, it's overflowing. Because I saw the guy did it with an N64 controller, and I don't know how much more advanced that is, or less advanced that is compared to an Xbox 360 one. But I'm using this one because it has like an enclosed connector at the back. Alright, that's enough honey. I should probably take a taste, make sure it's good. Oh, it's not great honey. It's honey, but it's not great honey. Alright. Yeah, sounds like I need more honey now. Alright folks, here comes the ASMR portion of the stream. I just want to make sure I am in fact in frame here, because once again, I've said this so many times, once I do this, once this goes in, it's not coming back out. I can't touch anything else, so well, let's do it. Hang on, let me start the timer first. How cheap? I mean, this controller, it's an Xbox controller. I paid about the same amount for an Xbox controller. It's just so old now. I've been using this for like 5-6 years, so its stick is really loose and it's not great. All right, enough. It's time to dip. It's time to start the timer. Start the honey. Let's just do this. Just kidding. Let's really get a good glop in there. All right, I'm already losing my. Oh god. You think this might tighten up the sticks? I think this may in fact tighten up the sticks. Alright, start button still works. The only thing I'm worried about is it might hit the triggers. And I might not be able to, oh god. I might not be able to start using the start and stop timer thing. Oh, this honey's really heavy too. Oh boy. Like, it makes the button so much heavier. Like, my thumb keeps coming off the stick. This is great. This is perfect. This is the optimal way to speedrun. Hang on, let me see if I can... Does it actually go through? No, it doesn't. This is rando. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work out by the time we get to Julius. Oh, nice, rotten meat. Perfect start to this run, in my opinion. Okay, we got a Cestus, that's not great. I'm just... Hang on, let me see if I can get like a better... There we go. Honey is not conductive, I did research. I think Auth has to allow this run, yeah, because it's the only one of its kind. Oh, see what I mean about that stick drift? Alright, there we go. It's gonna take a little bit, especially on the menus here. Let's see. No. It's I made sure that it's not going to come out of my lap. I got a big bowl. The only thing I'm not really used to playing this on Xbox controller. And this is the old shitty one, keep in mind, with the crappy D-pad. Alright, let's save. I probably should have glued the bowl to my pants, but... Oh god, like this... I don't know if you can hear the little pop there from the honey drip, but... It's making noise. Alright, let's go down the usual route. I can actually get some fairly decent jump cancel. Oh my god, this feels so wrong. Does it feel good on the skin? I mean, I never really dipped my skin in honey before, so I can't really say. I'm taking damage. I'll re-moisturize every now and then if I can make this jump at least. Like the biggest thing, hang on, let me take my hand off the pad here. You saw how much effort that took? Like you can't just go because it kind of sticks. Hear that honey splat? Some audio ASMR for you. Some nice little honey blorps for you on this wonderful honey % run. Honey slurps. I made sure to categorize this stream as ASMR. Oh god, what if I have to scratch my nose? Alright, we're fine. I can use my arm. Yes, I will pause the game, and yes, I will do the quick save thing. Anything to get me back to the earlier... Oh god, I think I might just have to use the D-pad, because the stick is very difficult to use on menus. And also, sometimes it just goes down a little too much. No, Green Intern, the Harry Houdini, the Chris Angel run, That is for when I don't know. That's like the $100,000 incentive. No, I wouldn't even do that. Like, I'm not holding up to throw the spears there, by the way. It's just kind of happening. Come on. Alright, that was just, that was flying. I need to equip flying armor before I forget about that. I mean, good news, controller's still going. Bad news is sometimes it's holding up a little more than I would like. Yeah, no, the stick is awful. Like, that's the one shitty thing about the Xbox 360 controller. It's pretty good for 3D games, but for 2D stuff or, like, classic games, it really sucks. Can I even check this yet? I don't think I can check that yet. This honey is already rotting my brain. And this is the OG 360 pad too, so like it's, oh boy. It's extremely not good for 2D, oh god. I'm just trying to hold up here and sometimes Soma decides he's turning around. Alright, that's one boss down, time for a re-dip. Get a little fresh drizzle. It's like, it's a nice cooling sensation. I'll get the other hand too. Okay, that's a cut-all, which is pretty okay. What is the heat capacity of honey? High enough for this stream, I'll say that much. Like, I kind of want to hold this up and just, like, kind of show all the drips. But it may drip down my arm, so I want to try to avoid that. Yo, Triton Soul! Holy crap. Alright, that is really nice. And actually, is that the crappy? Oh, that's the Mach Punch. I think it's better than Cestus. Yeah, apparently if you want good luck in speedruns, just cover your controller in honey. That's all you gotta do. How many plastic toonies was it for this amount of honey? I want to say it was like 20 bucks. Granted, I've only used like half the container. But still, Tsuchinoka real. What am I doing? It's just some honey. It's just, oh god, I gotta use the bumper stuff too, because I use those. I'm exfoliating my hands and speedrunning at the same time, but yeah, this is 100% world record. This is not good honey, yeah, no. But yeah, I've got my cloth over there so I can clean up and load the next seed in case this one is done very quickly by some kind of horrendous stroke of luck. Getting a new controller with your new computer? It depends what you like to play. I'm a big fan of the DS4 for like general purpose stuff. Because the D-pad is good, the stick is pretty good. Yeah, the Hunter stuff, this is a randomizer run. Oh, that is... I don't really like Milliken's sword. Oh. In case you ever see me just kind of like stop walking and ducking, that's the honey. Yeah, I'm gonna bring back the honey percent run. I'm gonna make it a like a GDQ thing. So when everybody is doing honey runs and just be like, oh, here, welcome to my 4th daily honey percent run of Aria of Sorrow, like, psh, you know who started doing it first. And that's technically Molotov. All shoutouts to go to Molotov for this idea. He did it like 7 years ago. Way ahead of his time. I just have to be careful not to hit the triggers. Ooh, Monster Book. Wii U Pro Controller is pretty nice, yeah. Yeah, no, I made sure to rock the arcade pit. Gotta rock the brand just in case it go viral or whatever. Ooh, I will take Rahab's sword. Ow. The only thing I'm worried about is, like, I need to make sure honey doesn't drip down the wire onto my microphone wire or something. I've seen those 8-bit Do controllers, they look pretty good, yeah. But, I can't do the hand motion, I'm sorry. You'll understand, right? Like, I want to do this jump with honey. The biggest thing I hate for the Joy-Cons is, like, when you have to do 2D stuff that kind of asks for a D-pad. Does it make it easier to grip the controller? About that, it's technically easier to grip it. Like, I'm not really holding it right now. It's just kind of in place, but it's also very slippery. And then the Switch Pro controller is also pretty nice, but the D-pad on that is not great. That's what the Hori pad is for. The problem with the Switch is you need too many controllers. Come on. I want to do this with Honey so I can say I've done this with Honey. Oh, I'm so close. This jump is possible, it's just very, very difficult. That's a little too early. Nah. One more. Okay, one more. No, this Honey is making it easier. There's one thing that speedrunning is improved by, it's adding Honey to your controller. Alright, forget it. Yeah, I've only done this in an actual run, like, once without the Honey. Ugh. Scratching my nose and my head and stuff is gonna be hard. Get some in between when I'm doing like a long hallway, get some Honey splats. Watch my viewer count plummet to 0 whenever I do that. I'm trying to avoid covering like this end bit just because I don't want to get the connector. Just in case. Like, I'm using the Xbox controller because A, it's enclosed, and B, it's a really old shitty one, so if it dies, whatever. But, oh. I don't want to run any unnecessary risks to invalidate this run. I don't know if that's better or worse than gaining viewers from Honeyglop. I'd be really impressed if I somehow gained subscriber from Honeyglop. Like, if people somehow heard that without actually being in my stream. Like, is somebody glopping honey online? Hold on. Okay, my timer's still going. So I'm still okay in terms of making sure the timing for this run is accurate. Now, if I do another run, it may in fact be illegal because I'll already have the controller pre-honeyed. Yeah, no, Hungry Bun, you got... Oh, there's the second book. You got it. You came here to see something dumb, and this is the place. I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively say it. This will probably be the dumbest thing you see anybody do on Twitch today. Yeah, the fact that we know where the two of the books are is very good. Problem is, we still need, I think we need Giant Bat for at least one, and then either Hippogriff or the other, or I could just use Giant Bat again. I was actually thinking about doing, like, a complete Submerge Colonel Panic, but I didn't want to risk it. Like, I figured just coding it is enough. It's not really going to, It'll give me a good chance to keep the run going. This is the rando, Hungry Bun. Yeah, I would say don't feed babies honey if you're watching the stream and you're thinking about feeding baby honey. I'll say don't. It actually says it on the bottle. Don't give babies honey. It's not good for them. Their bodies cannot process it yet. Babies cannot have honey. Honey. Why did I say it like that? Controller honey is probably worse. There's probably more germs in there because somebody's been handling it for 2 hours. Honey. I'm gonna be bottling this and selling it afterwards as gamer honey. $40 a jar. Also, yeah, probably a bunch of plastics and stuff. Nope. I'm just messing around with the sticks a little bit. They seem to be pretty okay for now. Gamer bath honey. God. I think there was actually a Castlevania item where you can, yeah, I think it was like you get a honeycomb. I was thinking about doing that for the background, but then I realized I already have a billion things covering it already right now. This isn't my usual setup, so... I think that'll be the goal. I think I'll re-moisturize after every boss. Nice, Malphus. Ooh, super potion, just random drops, damn. I mean, to be fair, I'm already jacking the concept here, Paramarks. I didn't invent the concept of dipping a controller in honey and speedrunning a game. That honor goes to Molotov. But I do think that there needs to be more games with the 100% category, so I'm adding to the pile here. It's been Zelda for like 7 years. We gotta add more. A new mobile Castlevania. Wonderful! Great! That's what the fans have been waiting for. Okay, Quetzalcoatl is no good. Because I already have Triton, which is flat out the best strength soul in the game. Kunitsun is really nice too, actually. Stronger than Cut-All, can also hit twice. 100% mobile Castlevania. I've actually seen, if you've ever seen Skunk Pace, he's the guy who invented Peppy Syrup. He did an iPhone unboxing where he just takes out like some old shitty phone, and it's like covered in gravy or something. It's the funniest fucking video I've ever seen. He's like, oh, I gotta clear off some of the packaging. The packaging being the gravy, of course. Ow. It is white gravy. Oh god, yeah, Butter Bridge, do you just have to eat a stick of butter? I can still kind of do the jump canceling, it's trickier. But yeah, I cannot imagine the mobile Castlevania is going to be great. Oh yeah, boss time. Oops, let's re-dip. Alright, some tasty meat. I almost forgot my conditions. I have to re-dip every boss. Super Mario? Yeah, I don't know about Food Percent Super Mario World. Exactly, the fact that Konami would be doing it as mobile. Oh man. I'm really not trying to throw all these spears, they just keep happening. Am I dripping? No, we're good. We're good. Every now and then I gotta do a drip check. Just make sure I'm not going outside the bowl. So I really cannot afford to have this start dripping on the carpet here and everything. What do we eat for Bowser's Valley? I don't know. It's Choco Island beforehand, right? Oh yeah, that is true. There's the Hidden Valley brand. Oh boy, grapes! Perfect to go with my honey. Like, the problem is it never really dries. Oops. I was looking at my hands, a la What Have I Done in every horror movie. Like, it feels like it should be drying off at some point, but it just never does. Yeah, I'm the honey boy now. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and get some tea or something. Oh yeah, that's right, there's Donut Secret. Or fatigues, I think that's actually better than what I have, yeah. Because I'm still rocking basic clothing. 60, oh, you're telling me I'm one off the good number? One off the good number, this sucks. This run is cancelled. I need to move my fingers away from the triggers. Because if I hit the right trigger, that kind of stops my timer, that resets it. What does it take on pseudo-horny sex jokes in here? I mean... I don't know. Use your best judgment, I guess. What are you? Rune Ring. That's actually really nice. I mean, I would say... This would probably be a fetish thing in someone's view. Just, hey guys, today I'm going to be dipping my entire controller in honey. Make sure you subscribe and maybe I'll dip another controller in honey and play through that. Yeah, pushing is free. But yeah, this is... It's not intended as a fetish thing. If you are taking it as a fetish thing, please don't tell me. I don't want to know about it. Oh. Oh god, I cannot attack when I'm moving with this D-pad is the problem. Like, I have to either use the stick and sometimes just kind of go down. Oh, Sherman ring. Ancient belt is pretty good, but rune ring I feel is just better. Yeah, Link to the Past, you need to get gloves to push certain things. I mean, by that definition, public TV is a cam show, since you pay for it. I can't slide, can I? No. I think that's, I want to say that's one of the better katanas. I think the basic katana is like a blue thing or something. Sorry, Yoko, can't talk, covered in honey. Damage output is really nice this early on, holy crap. What are you? Alright, let's see if I can do the backwards jump thing here, because this is probably like the first tricky movement thing I have to do on this run. Alright, I'm getting oddly good at doing this. Gotta do a drip check, we're good, we're good. Hopefully my run doesn't take so long that it starts to crystallize. Grunting! Speaking of swords covered in things. Yeah, my body's getting used to it. I'm training in enhanced honey. Yo, what's up, Bob? It's going pretty okay so far, actually. The controller still works, which I'm happy about. No, I'm not covering, like, the top near the wire. I'm trying to avoid that. Just because I want to avoid... I know it's an unsealed connector, but I want to try to avoid honey entering that and just making the controller unusable. And the other thing is it drips down, is the thing. Yeah, the honey cam. Just some nice, delicious honey for you. Forms a nice little gaming membrane so you can play. I mean, I couldn't do a 100% run without a honey cam. Like, nobody would believe me. Like, absolutely nobody would believe me that I was playing 100%. Yeah, no, Mjolnir, I made sure to do research. Honey is not a conductor unless it is... oh, right, that was a boss. Shit, I need to re-moisturize. Get a nice glob there, a nice glob here. Just really, really get a good glump here. I don't know how well that shows up on cam. Like, you can see that. Yeah, you can see the drips. I forgot my rules. I have to re-dip every time I do a boss. Donut secret donut is Bowser's. Oh, so that's what they mean by Bowser's Valley. Okay, they're talking about his taint. But yeah, I made sure that this doesn't... What did I just pick up there? I got something. Okay, it's not Cleave Salish. Ah, lubricant. Oh yeah, no, I've also worked in IT. I can confirm the gross shit you find in laptops. Wait, you're hungry? How are you hungry after watching this? After hearing these honey glorps. An auditory ASMR for you. Some gross gurgles. Harpy. How much laptop urine have I ever had to clean? Thankfully, I don't think there was any urine. But I've seen some gross laptops. Never do that again. If I don't receive 500 Twitch subs by the end of the stream, I will glorp every time I enter a new room. No. That's too much. Actually, can I do... I can't do the upper gallery here. Need to reshuffle and reposition myself here. I always like to say that when somebody's laptop gets gross enough, you just open it up, shake it out, and put it over your pizza. Gamer season. I mean, look, I've already my hands are already covered in honey. All right, it can't get any more gross at this point. I've already glorped. Oh god. And thank you for the follow. I'm glad to see that people are following after seeing this wonderful content that I have to offer. This is 100%, man. The rules don't apply. Are you Black Panther? Nah. You're Catobleepus. This is all the B-movie and Honey fans coming over. Bro, you just posted Honey. You are going to gain subscriber. I've just kind of accepted now that anytime... Do I have any better... Waiter is alright. Harpy, does that go through walls, actually? I think Harpy might go through walls. It's not a very good soul, though. I've had, like, honey garlic chicken and stuff, yeah. In the B-movie script, but every time they say B, I complete Aria of Sorrow covered in honey. But, like, for real, though. How long would that be, I wonder? Nope. I didn't mean it! I didn't mean to say B, I'm sorry. I'm almost kind of tempted to lower my chair a little bit so it's a little easier to hold the bowl. The problem is... Okay, maybe I can finagle. Okay, we're good. Much better. One more. Come on. Okay, we're good. No, I had to lower my chair a little bit so I could sit properly with, like, my feet flat on the floor. And I forgot I didn't adjust my chair to do that, so I had to do that with my foot. No, I made sure, like, it won't overfill the bowl, even if I dip the entire thing in. I don't plan on hurting myself. The biggest risk, I think, was getting electrified. But, oh, I'm out of frame a little bit. Hold on. I need to make sure this is front and center here. Let's see. I think Army Jacket is, yeah, that's a lot better defensively. Well, no, like, I think I should be okay if I dip the entire thing in the honey. The biggest thing is just I have to be careful. Like, I want to try to avoid dipping the connector area, specifically like this part here. Yeah, army items in this game kind of jitter a little bit sometimes. Ooh, death robe. Mina's like, what? Oh, I'm not trying to talk to you, Mina. Why are you covered in honey, Soma? I mean, yeah, I could have put things on top of it, but I want it to be, like, pure. Like, I don't want to be using external enhancements. Because everybody knows if you use a Game Genie, your run is invalidated. Okay, so where do I go from here? That does not go through walls. Yeah, Soma's just in-universe doing this run covered in honey. He read some random website that's like, oh, if you cover yourself in honey before you go out to seal the eclipse, it really exfoliates your skin. Alright, timer's still good. It's already been half an hour, man. I guess a lot of that was honeying up the controller. Oh yeah, that's right, the soldier covered himself in honey too, didn't he? Kinda wish they kept doing those comics. The comics and the short films, they were really good, actually. Problem is Dota came out and Dota makes $1 million. Like, even more than TF2 hats do. And CSGO as well. Oh, did they fire the comic guy? Really? That sucks. What's up, Graham? Can't talk now. Yo, voice of dog, thank you for the host. Welcome to everybody coming in. You might be wondering about this camera that we've got going here. I'm doing a challenge where I play through the entirety of Aria of Sorrow Randomizer with my controller covered in honey, because Molotov did it 7 years ago, and I think it's about time for a new game to get added to the category. So we're doing that. But welcome to everybody who came in. If you're not already following, please do so. I mean, for dipping my controller in honey, come on, like, look at this, look at this. This is real honey. This isn't just like... This is honey. This is the real shit. I don't know Dracula's beauty routine, but I want to know. I wonder if I could actually submit this run to SRL. Like, the only thing I'd be worried about is somebody being like, oh no, that could be dangerous, you might hurt yourself. The honey has not yet damaged the controller. Like, I'm still playing with a drippy-ass controller, and it's still good. Arc Demon, eh. Not really great now that I have Rune Ring and everything. What is the rule in bathing in honey for honey percent? That I don't know. That is true, Author did do... The problem is this is a little bit more of an investment, like you have to either destroy a controller or buy a controller to destroy it. I don't think I could realistically expect people to do that. Like, sort of the Blackstone, that was what, like $1.50 or whatever? I mean, if you also want to do a run, feel free. There could be 3 of us. Sort of the Blackstone is like this really crappy PC game that is apparently very good for speedrunning. Like I saw, you can apparently clip through to the final boss from like a minute after you start the game. Alright, it's boss time. This is the golem. I will dip after I beat the boss. I need to make sure. I cannot pre-dip. Ugh. I really wish I had a better bullet soul right now. There we go. And a gun! Oh, it's just... I never find the silver gun. Alright, re-dip. Get a nice little fresh moisturizer going on here. Get a nice little glob, drip that on. Freshen up. Like, it feels kind of nice. It's a nice cooling sensation on the hands. The problem is I can't use the D-pad for a little bit after I re-dip here. Oh god. Stop! Because, like, it just kind of forms a bubble. So like I'd have to wipe it clean, basically, and I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to modify the controller. Like, if I were to, you know, like, wipe off strategic areas, I feel like that would be against the spirit of the run. Skyfish. B-pad. That's good. The honey might be changing me, yeah. But yeah, this is just like super... no-name brand bargain bin honey. This is not the good stuff. Some curry. I had some butter chicken on Friday, actually. That was really good. I finally got some Indian food after saying, like, every time I stream, like, man, I should get Indian food. It's been a while. Finally did it. A very expensive honey byproduct, royal jelly. Not just bee fluid, bee barf. Literally just dipping my hands in barf right now. Delicious barf. You got compelled to not have Indian today. Yeah, we talked about royal jelly percent, but that's too expensive. Ooh, Chronomage. Beeswax is probably good for the skin. I don't know about just honey, though. mimic? You were not a mimic. The nice thing is I don't have to really worry about tapping the bumpers yet, because I don't really have anything super important on them right now. What about the stuff wasp hives are made out of? Is that dippable? Probably not. I don't think they sell that. Is there a betting pool on how long the controller will last? Not presently, no. I mean, it's working fine so far. Like, buttons are still all working. And now that I've said that, I've almost certainly jinxed myself, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna scrape off a mud dauber nest and then melt it down into a mush. Controller covered in that goop. Or a keyboard. No, controller covered in the goop that cleans keyboards. I thought you were talking about the keyboard itself, like, that might be a little too much. Hippogriff Dam. I mean, mud daubers, as I understand, are not really aggressive. Like, they look like wasps, but they don't really care too much. They're not bad. They're not Satan incarnate. That's other wasps. Mud daubers just like to make their nest. I believe they also eat something. Yeah, I'm aware of my allergies. I'm not allergic to honey. That much I'm sure of. Don't worry. I have touched honey in the past, and I'm totally fine. Yeah, the controller, honestly, it's doing really well so far. Like, I was worried there would be honey going into the innards and then just becoming unusable, but it's actually pretty okay. No, do not do peanut butter controller except you're allergic to peanut butter. That I cannot condone. Please do not give yourself anaphylactic shock on my streams. Ooh, molasses. There's another idea. Wait, where am I going? I need to go to the warp. I don't have the slide yet. Oh god, pitch. Hey guys, welcome to my Let's Play of Borderlands 3, where I play through the controller while slowly sinking into a tar pit. It's like, huh, why is there such a big gap between episode 8? Like, there should be more, right? He just stopped uploading. I wonder why. Ugh. It's hard to scratch my nose. I've actually seen that video, Paramarks. How far can I get into Halo before the rubber bands crush my TV? It actually crushes very quickly. Like, a lot quicker than you would think. Man, I kind of wish I had Black Panther now. Oh, 69, nice, we did it. We did it, Reddit. And a mock punch. I mean, the thing is, if you buy like a dirt cheap TV, they're not super expensive, and if you have enough of a subscriber base on YouTube, you can get your money back fairly reasonably. Yo, Doc, honey's going pretty well. Controller's still working, like, almost 40 minutes in, which I'm really impressed with. Like, I was expecting it to die, like, a minute after I dipped it in, so I was just kind of thinking, oh, well, shit, what do I have to do now? And I was gonna finish off my crossover seed from the other day if this just ended up dying the second I started. Yes, the run is going pretty sweet. I like jazz. It's been real. You're all correct, and it's only certain enemies I get 69 on, though. So my going roll... Alright, I should see if I have any bullet souls. Oh, no, wait, I don't... That wouldn't work, actually. But the speedruns of games where they specifically beat the game at 69%, probably. I think that Super Metroid speedrunners in general are good enough. God, this does feel nice on my skin, though, I'll say that much. Like, it's a really nice cooling feeling. Not good for the controller, but nice for me. Okay, that's just $1. Yeah, wait till it starts to crystallize, then we'll see how hard this run is. Can I finish this run of Aria before Montresor encases me in his wine cellar? It is really nice. It feels nice. Like I'm not even doing a goof, it just feels good. I wouldn't recommend you destroy a controller for it. If you really want, just get some honey and do it, but I think I just might have to use the stick for like attacking horizontally here. Damage is really nice though. Oh, I'm not worried about crystallizing. I don't think that'll happen. That would take a long time to crystallize, even if I was doing like a longer run. Oh, damage. Alright, what do we got up here? Hippogriff? Skeleton. Now you show up? Should have gone here first. Oh well. I can't see into the future. 100% no. No, 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 no. I wouldn't do a regular 100% run of Baten Kaidos. Alright, I can't backdash cancel here. This isn't Bloodstained, I need to remember. Baten Hundo run is at least 100 hours, if not more. Because you actually have to wait in real time for cards to change, and if you want 100%, you need every card in the game. Alright, boss time. Oh, you could absolutely speedrun these games with arcade stick. People have done Dark Souls with a Guitar Hero controller. You ever watch, what's his name? I'm blanking on the name right now. Oh god. Oh, that's fire, that's not lightning. Rudism is the person who does like a bunch of weird controllers. Like he has played Rocket League with a baguette, I think. Take some milk. And there was that one guy, I know there's somebody who used like a Guitar Hero controller, but somebody actually made it really far in a fighting game tournament with a steering wheel. There's a video on Core Gaming, that YouTube channel. If you're into the fighting games, it's a good watch. Alright. That's another boss, which means it is time to re-moisturize. Let's get a nice little dip there. Oh god, that might have been a little too much. I'm gonna let this one drip a little bit, because I don't want it to run down my arm. I think that's enough. Like, I want to get a nice big immersion here, but I don't want to drip down my arm and onto the floor or something. Nice little drizzle. Yeah, we don't want any honey accidents here. I also want to try and angle the wire a little bit. It's not really cooperating with me and my hands are dripping. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to catch it, or like around the side. Ty did a couple of things with bongos. I know he did Sonic in a car with bongos. I think he also did Mario RPG, yeah. Alright, so here's a little trick. I'm gonna teach you some tech while I'm covered in honey. First I'm gonna save. I don't remember if Ty did Sonic 06 with bongos. I want to say that was Mario RPG. Alright, so here's some tech. If you use Chrono Mage before you come in this room, the Chrono Mage doesn't actually spawn because you have already preempted with your own. So you don't actually need Galamoth Soul to get through there if you have Chrono Mage. It's a fun trick. Impress your friends at parties. Another gun. This has to be silver, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. The good gun. Honey with a gunny. This is the good gun. This is the gun you actually want to find. Oh god, my leg is itchy now, but I can't scratch it. Ugh. Let's switch that off so I don't keep turning it on. Probably Ripper, honestly. Gun is pretty good. It's not the best. The biggest thing is that it only goes straight, so like it's a little trickier to aim against some enemies. I actually need to switch for this. And also, it's not as strong as some of the other weapons. Oh yeah, I forgot Ripper does residual damage. There's Skula. Gun is a pretty quick weapon, yeah. Actually, I can do this. I can do the ceiling item here. Yeah, I don't know why people got mad about guns in Vania. Like, really, you're fine with the robot, or not the robot maid, the maid who does kung fu, but the guns, oh, that's too much. Can't have that. Can't show that in a Christian manga. All right, see if I can do this. Hey, first try. Hey. This game takes place in like 2036 or something. This is Future Vania, but it doesn't really come up too much. I felt a little tingle in my hand that I wasn't sure if that was electricity or just my finger, but I'm pretty sure that was just my finger. Yeah, there's also the positron rifle, but that's a hard mode only item. You can't get it normally in normal mode. Honey is not conductive, no. Unless you mix it with like a lot of water, but this doesn't have any water in it. Yeah, I think it's just my finger. Because it only happens in this one finger is the thing, so... If I was getting electrocuted right now, I'd probably feel it more than just the one finger. Yeah, the 1999 game, I don't know. Oh, stick drift. There we go. Wait a minute. I don't think I have... Can't actually make this jump, so I do have to go back. Ugh. No, that's probably my controller, honestly. Like, it had a drifting stick beforehand. The honey is probably just helping it out. Now, if it ends up being something like I can no longer press the X button, then yes. That would be a bug. That would be a 100% bug. Ah. I never remember the actual date, like the actual year this game takes place in. You like those kicks, though? I don't really use the kicks at all in speedrunning. They seem just not very good. I really wish I had Black Panther, though. Andy Griffith. Yo, what's up, Rejax? Have you come to see my honey struggle? Yeah, we're gonna warp out from here. I could go to Floating Garden. The game wants me to go to Underwater Zone, but I kind of don't want to go to Underwater Zone. Underwater Zone is very stinky. Yo, Rejax, thank you for the sub. Taking advantage of that September, much appreciated. Bro, you just posted, honey. You are going to gain subscriber. I was actually thinking about having, like, a bowl of water nearby. But I figured that having that many fluids mixing around, plus the potential conductivity of water, I'd rather not risk it. What emulator am I running? I'm running off of BizHawk. Gauissimo Gao. Where's I gonna go again? Alright, I want to go to Gardens. not Gizhawk. BizHawk. Those are two very different things. God, BizHawk. Let's see, I could sell some stuff. This fronting is not very good now. Claymore is crap. Kunitsuna's alright, I'll hang on to that. Estoc sucks, Gabolg sucks. These are all not very good. Basic handgun is crap. Silver gun's worth a ton, but I'm gonna hang on to that so I can style on Graham. Yo, and Rich Uranium, thank you for the resub. Dropping that Twitch Prime, 4 months. Days of Ruin, I don't know if this has a built-in DS emulator, but they have a DS emulator. It's called Sticky Situation. It's called like Desmume or something, Desmume. Yo, Redux is dropping 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Firebrand X, Soury Cake, Go Get 'em Nailers, Sowegion, and V Prisoner. Enjoy all your new emotes, and thank you again to Reduxist. I really appreciate it. Bringing us that much closer to the big goal. I do have the goal for 75 subs. If we hit that, I'll do the marathon. Tasty Meat's having some problems here. There we go. I like to stock up on a bunch of healing items. Oh, I appreciate it. Sweets for the sweet. How about that? Well, it wasn't that I wanted 2 meat. It said I wanted more than 1 meat, but the game kept saying, you need 1 meat. I'll call now. Hopefully those alerts aren't too loud. I don't think they'll be super loud. Oh no, I'm fine for food, thank you. I've got a full meal right here. Ow. Are they quiet? Alright. I wanted to make sure, because I had like a bunch of different stuff going now, so I wanted to make sure that it would be overshadowing the game itself. The problem is Windows changed my sound. No, I said before, the Gamer Honey Eat incentive is $2,000. Oh. And yeah, September is also going for like, I think basically everything except for, yeah, the September, like the tracker gauge is kind of weird sometimes. No, Atesian, I can't really dip it in the honey, unfortunately, because then it would have to be, like, a really awkward angle to play at, and also it would drip all over me. So I'm just gonna re-moisturize every time. But yeah, the tracker is kind of weird. I'll check the numbers afterwards. How and why did I come up with this honey idea? I didn't actually come up with the honey idea. That honor goes all to Moltov, who did a 100% run of Ocarina of Time 7 years ago. I think specifically it's only Moltov. That's the only person I've seen that's done it. And yeah, they did a couple of honey runs actually, because I've seen one where they did an N64 controller, and then another one they did like a Wii Pro controller. But I haven't seen any other games get honey percentage runs, so I'm gonna change that. We're gonna fix that right now. Like, as long as the controller stays alive for the entire run, that's a run, baby. That is a complete 100%. That's a world record. You're watching history in the making. I think what I should be doing is holding down on the D-pad when I try to do jump attacks. Problem is, it's very awkward. But as for why, I just wanted to see another game in the 100% category. Also, Avion gave me a good chunk of money to do it, so I'm like, okay, fine. Here's another fun trick for you. If you have a double jump, you can actually get up there. You don't need Undine to get up here. Technically a little out of bounds right now, but whatever. The good news is I can do all of Clock Tower, because I have Skula, I've got Slide. I wouldn't mind like a better defensive item. I'm kind of lacking there now. I mean, this controller seems pretty well sealed, honestly. Succubus is a nice tool. Again, like, part of the reason I used this one specifically was because it had, like, the sealed connector at the top here. Like this guy. If I were to use, like, my old DualShock 4, it would potentially get honey in the connector, and I didn't want to risk that. Have that ruin the run. Or for all I know, it works even better with honey in the connector. I don't know. We're breaking new grounds here. We're opening new horizons. See, Death is going to be the next boss, so we'll have a nice remoisturizing session there. Really exfoliate. I really wish I had Black Panther, though. Yeah, Monster Betters are better because they're gold, which is also the color of honey. Yeah, no, honey doesn't really conduct electricity. Unless you add water to it. Yeah, honey makes you honest in doing half-A presses. I still love the story about the weird liquid they found in, like, a coffin. People are just like, drink it! Drink that mummy that mummy goop. I will take an Ascalon. I don't have backdash yet. Oh, backdash is gonna be weird on this. The bumpers are so high up. But yeah, it just ended up being like sewage or something. There's sort of a QPU. Like, you can go out of bounds and zip to places you're not supposed to. But in general, most speedruns don't do the out of bounds stuff unless they're doing any percent. If you do any percent, it is literally like 8 minutes. All bosses is even pretty quick, but it's at least a little faster. Or it takes a little longer at least, because you see all the game, or most of it. Yeah, that's the thing. People always figured out how to break the game for any percent stuff. I want to check what's upstairs. Well, have people gotten the maximum time attack thing in real time? Because I know everybody's seen that TAS, but I don't know if I've actually seen a human do that. Just tasty meat. I'm actually full up on tasty meat. I can't even pick that up. That's illegal. I got too much meat. Too meaty. Oh, by how broken it can get. Yeah, no, this is the thing. A lot of times people will see a TAS and say, there's no way a human could do that. Like, people used to think that the credits warp in Super Mario World was impossible, and now people have done it. And they found a reliable strategy to do credits warp in Mario World on the first level. Oh god. Probably shouldn't be scratching my nose while trying to jump over spike pits, but nah. Oh, have people done it? Cool. Alright, time for my favorite part of the game where I have to go to the menu and equip a single soul so I can go in an area. Great. Yeah, just a little honey huff. 29.36 seconds, dang. That's pretty fast. Alright, pendulum time with honey. Honestly, did better than I did normally with it, I think. Probably because I'm kind of forced to be slow right now. Oh boy, there we go. Now that I've said it, I'm going to fuck it up. They all say that external game enhancers are illegal, but what about honey? Mandragora. How am I doing for camera? We're still in frame? Yes. I just want to make sure I'm not accidentally drifting out of frame. Black Panther? Oh, why Black Panther? I want a Black Panther so I can go fast with covered in honey. Oh, Valkyrie, you jerk. Yeah, no, Firebrand. I've never actually seen one of those little honey drippers, whatever those are actually called in real life. But yeah, Blind Punch-Out is really cool. People are really good at that game. Yeah, like the wooden ones that you'll see in Honey Nut Cheerio commercials. Like, what are those even called? Is it just Honey Dipper? I'm kind of tempted to kill Death with a gun. I think I'm going to kill Death with a gun. I will need Triton, though. Are they just Honey Dippers? God. So little damage. Wait, hold on. The problem with this gun is that there is, in fact, a distance limit. There we go. Takes a little bit to get to. Oh no. Sometimes you slide when you didn't mean to slide. Sometimes you throw knives when you didn't mean to throw knives. These are things that will happen, 100%. Oh god. Man, Ripper is really not doing so hot here. That's the other thing, yeah, like most people don't really have a need for honey dippers, honey drippers. I guess because most honey now comes in squeeze bottles. Or some way. Oh no! Yeah. Frickin' Gremlin, there's some Latkes. I'll probably grab those on the way back. They can't go to top floor from here, and unless Death has something good, we're gonna have to turn around. And I'll finally have to stop putting off going underwater. Can I shoot you in the head? I can shoot you in the head! Holy shit! I'd never actually tried that with a gun before. I didn't think it would work. Damn, that was really good. Oh god, did you actually dump the Honey Dipper link in his stream? That's the thing about honey, it gets everywhere, right? I'm gonna shoot Death to death, yeah. And throw a knife at him, too. Ripper's good here, actually, because Death doesn't really have a ton of defense. Oh, come on. Why is the knife not doing things anymore? It is kind of difficult to hit with this thing, is the problem. Like, you have to hit the dead center. Yeah, it's just not sticking around. Ripper's not great, honestly. Like, it does residual damage, but it's really narrow, kind of awkward to use. Yeah, it's just not sticking in the scythe anymore. There we go. What's so funny, Death? Am I covered in honey or something? There we go. Death has blood. Sadly, I don't think you can stack the knives. Oh boy. Forgot how much faster that comes out when I'm this close to the edge. Oh, for 1,000,000%, he just picked this up at, like, the mall weapon store or Spencer's Gifts. Alright, it's time to re-dip. Since we have killed the boss, we've gotten our Ghost Dancer soul. Let's re-moisturize here. Just really drizzle it on. It's not as cool now, though. It's warming up. And Mistletoe, eh. Yeah, I know there's like Gato Roboto. Isn't what's it called? My robot is fight or something? Like, aren't you a robot in that game? What's a good way to wash honey off of stuff? Good question. We'll figure that out down the line. Oh god. I forget, it always forms the protective bubble on the D-pad. Yeah, Papermancer, I saw they're doing Exit the Gungeon. but that's going to be Apple Arcade exclusive. So I'm not going to be playing it for like 6 months or so, until they decide to port it to PC. Oh right, I was going to grab this. Again, here's another awkward thing about the gun. There's no, like, arc. It just goes straight. Yeah, no, it's going to be exclusive to Apple Arcade for now. I would assume they're going to release it down the line on other platforms. But for now, it is Apple only. So, I'm not going to be playing that. Ugh. Apple is, I think they're trying to push back into gaming a little bit now. Problem is, nobody really wants Apple devices for gaming unless it's like a phone game. Yes, Blue Bomber. Somebody actually has done 100%. That honor goes to Moltov and his speedrun of Ocarina of Time. All dungeons, 100%. Covered an N64 controller in honey and played through the entire game, so I figured, you know, let's do it. Let's continue the legacy. You zoom in on Sam Stick and Death Stranding. What? How do people know this? Is there like a demo out or something? I had to get some, sorry. It's been a while. You're all getting too complacent. Oh, there's a 40-minute presentation. I see. Alright, well, I've been holding off on it long enough. It's time to go to underwater. Because I still need Hippogriff, I still need Giant Bat. Were you tapped out during that noise? That was, honey. Some honey glops for you. Need to keep everybody honest. But yeah, Apple, they had games originally, then they kind of fell out of the gaming market. Because nobody really wanted to buy a Mac for gaming. Like, some games would still do Mac ports, but they were very, very few and far between. Yeah, I know Marathon was one of the few Mac exclusives that people cared a ton about. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Oh, cannot plug my nose right now. Oh god, here comes another one. Oh god. It's not a stream until I sneeze once, right? Alright, I gotta go underwater. Ugh. No, the thing is, it's very hard to instinctually grab your nose when it is covered in, like, a shell of solidified bee puke. It's hard. Oh, if I dabbed, there would be honey all over my walls right now. If I did, like, a good, proper dab. There'd just be, like, honey splatters on the wall. And I don't particularly want to clean honey off my walls today, so I'm not going to. Yeah, I made sure to rock the Arcade Pit brand for this nonsense in case it goes viral. Give a shout out to Smite. I think I will need to switch out for gun for this, though, because I kind of need to attack vertically. And then let's go Skula. Do I have, like, anything I can use? Like, Mandragora's alright, I guess. It's good damage. No, I'm not going to be on Pit tomorrow. I'm not sure who is, actually. It's actually been a long time since I went Arcade Pit. Oh boy. Problem is my Sunday evenings are getting less and less free. I can't always show up for them. And generally those evenings overlap for when Smite needs people to come on, so... I've never actually won... Oh wow, I forgot. That's a lot of damage. Oh, sorry about the sniffling again. Can't really mute my mic for that. Trying my best not to turn into a DSP stream where I just snort and sniff and everything, but... You know how it is. Oh no, Blue Bomber, I'm not playing vanilla Aria of Sorrow, I'm playing randomizer. So if I was incredibly lucky, I could, in theory, still get it. Oh, I should be using this on the Bone Towers, actually, that'd be really good. That deletes everything. But I actually already have Curly. I don't have Undyne yet. Undyne. See if I can do rapid taps while I'm honey. Covered in honey. Make sure to extend your pinkies when you're playing, it's more polite. Bumpers are still okay. Bumpers are okay, triggers are alright. This is very playable. I mean, aside from the physical, like the logistical issues of having the controller covered in honey. Oh god, get off me. You got honey chicken for dinner, I appreciate that. I appreciate that we're all keeping it on brand here. I think I should be able to get up here. Actually, yeah, I could jump from the boat, I think that works. Oh yeah, that's right, you had honey cornbread the other day. You lucky duck. Is Elfin Robe better than Army Jacket? It is, considerably, damn. Plus it gives me a lot more intelligence, which makes my Yell Boy much stronger. How much did honey cost? It was about 20 bucks. Horse taxi! 20 bucks for 3 kilos of honey. I've only used about half of it. I'll still have some more. So realistically it ended up being like 10 bucks for all the honey I'm using. I was thinking about filling the entire bowl, but that would be too much. Controller will be, like it already is kind of a wash is the thing. Like this thing has already had stick drift and I haven't really used this in a long time. Like I used it for 6 years and got a good amount of use out of it, but this is this controller has seen better days even before I added honey to it, let's say that much. That is a Wronginus spear. I mean, for all I know, maybe you could clean it and fix it up. Who knows? How are those hands feeling? Really nice, actually. It's a really nice sensation when you dip it in. Like, you get a nice fresh dip. That has to be... What? Okay, apparently I don't have Gravekeeper, so where the F is Hippogriff? I mean, it is sticky as hell. I'm just saying it feels nice. Like, this will probably be the only chance in my life where I get to dip my hands in an irresponsible amount of honey, but it's nice. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Very expensive way to open secret doors. More honey grapes. I mean, I could do another 100% stream, but I would probably wait until another controller of mine just kind of started to bite the dust. I don't want to buy a new controller just to ruin it. I don't like doing stuff like that. Oh, come on. I'm not a fan of like YouTube channels that do that kind of stuff where they just buy like something brand new and then immediately destroy it. Ugh. I could probably buy like a cheap used controller or something. Get one of those old shitty Mad Catz controllers. The old N64 Player 2 standby. This actually isn't that great. I forgot these guys are not vulnerable to electricity. Did I complete the man? I have not completed the man. Ooh, 100% fight pad. Okay, you have... What?! I'm literally going to get Hippogriff as the last ability soul. This sucks. Actually, I wonder if honey is not a conductor, could you do like a honey cooled computer? Like liquid cooling, but with honey? Is that allowed? I feel like that's probably not safe at all, but I'm not going to do it. I wouldn't. Oh, it wouldn't cool all that well? Yeah, probably not. Just thinking out loud, I've seen people like LGR do that stuff. Is that fire damage? Interesting. I didn't actually know that the Yelpy boy is fire damage. Yeah, I've seen mineral oil cooling. Well, I would need a Black Panther, and also I would need a Giant Bat. Either Giant Bat or Hippogriff, but even then, I still need Giant Bat because one of the books is in the thing there. Yep. Oh man. I want a horse taxi. Horse taxi, let's go. Oh, you jerk. Fine. See if I care. I care a whole lot. Because we don't actually have the ability to get any of the books yet. We know where they are. We just can't get them. I'm not even dealing with these imps. Yeah, horse percent. It's a boogie. I can't actually climb up here. Do I have to go the long way around? I might be able to do some nonsense where I kick off the imp there, but this will send me too far down otherwise. It's actually the first time I haven't had Undyne before I came down here. Yeah, I don't think this is possible without Undyne or some other super jump thing. I think I can go to Legion, I just have to take the long way around. I forgot that was a one-way trip there. Oh. We got some stick drift happening again. Again, that was happening to the controller before, that's not strictly a honey issue. The honey is definitely not helping it, but... we gotta go the long way, yeah. It sucks. Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta burp at a bat, watch it explode. Where am I anyways? This is... oh right, I'm right above the save point. Right below one. Yeah, if you watch carefully actually, before Evo Moment 37, you can see Daigo pull out a little jar of honey. Oh, my stick is drifting again. Let me give it some preemptive right taps to make sure it stays that way. Like, all the buttons are still good. All my bumpers, I'm backdashing, I'm using flying armor. And I've got the trigger buttons ready for when I need to stop the timer. Daigo's secret sauce. That sounds awful. I think I could buy Death's Robe now, actually. I've got like a million of these Mach Punch. Like a lot of these Mach Punches. Whole lot of these Mach Punches dropping now. Okay. I think that was every skeleton on that screen dropping a Mach Punch. It was spicy honey, I don't know. I would probably avoid spicy honey just because I don't want to run the risk of the spice getting so ingrained in my hands that I can't touch anything for a week. So all these mock punches. I think I could buy Death Robe now. Also, this is good for enemies with no defense, but Ascalon is probably a better move for most other enemies. Or Wrong in a Spear, that works too. Where are my mock punches? There we go. Yeah, I have 9 of these. I'm capped out. Oh, Battle Axe is garbage. Warhammer's garbage. Cuddle is not going to be used anymore. Milliken's Sword, you don't really want to turn enemies to stone here. And I think it was 42,000 for Death Robe. Cleave Salish is 100,000. I could, in theory, sell Silver Gun. Try and save up for it. But I think Death Robe is just better in general, because I'm going to be taking more hits here. Death Robe, at least in stat fix mode, is flat out the best armor in the game. Stick, stick, stick. Come on now. Honey Death. Actually, I'm wondering if maybe the D-pad is starting to stick a little bit. I think it might be a little bit, yeah. I just want Black Panther. Like, where's Black Panther, man? So unless there's something in here or the arena, there has to be something. Like, there has to be Hippogriff or Giant Bat coming up very soon. Because otherwise I can't progress. Like, I need one of those to get the top floor, and I also need those to get the books. Oh boy, more experience points. I can grind. Nice. Nice. Oh, I just felt a little drip. Oh no, that was me touching the honey at the bottom there. Okay, this isn't technically the right way. Is there anything in here? No, this is just the room that has nothing in it for some reason. Alright, this is the one with the secret. Let's see, what are you? This is Black Panther? There, wait, finally. Holy crap. Now watch, right as I get Black Panther, the controller dies. Come on. Menus are getting harder to do now. Alright, here we go. Just trying to remember if there was anything up here. I don't think there was. I actually don't remember. I need to check. At least a save point here so I get my health back. I don't have to... Oh, stick. I feel like the honey is starting to affect the stick now. Yeah, I'm wasting so many frames. I do really like Mandragora as just the I don't care option. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing here. Just as the everything around me need to die right now, and I want to spend all my MP to do it button. It's not really an efficient soul to fight with, but it is a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing like preemptive right taps now. Yeah, I'll like wipe off my hands and everything and give it a little mini Viking burial. Not burning it. That would have problems. Actually, I can do top of the chapel now. It's one of the few things that you actually need Black Panther for if you don't have a Hippogriff. Yeah, I can't actually get to Forbidden Zone or any of those items up top yet. I don't have... Nope. These aren't items, are they? No, they're not. Okay, we're going backwards. Turn on that warp for later. I'm gonna need that. There's an item down here. A white dragon. It's very hard to face the right way. 69. Oh, I'm taking damage. I'm taking real damage, actually. Have some curry. Oh, all that for a coffee. Not even tea. That wouldn't be an appropriate thing to put honey in. Alright, I forgot this thing has 1,000,000 health. I'm gonna try the stick a little bit here. Oh god, it slips right off, though. I forgot why I stopped using the stick. Like, this is one of the rare situations where I actually want to use the D-pad because the stick is just so hard to get hold of now. On the plus side, you won't get any blisters if you mash with Mario Party doing this. Not with the protection that the honey provides. Yeah, I think that's gotta be fire damage, because normally only or it's only regular damage to them, it's only like 200. Oh yeah, I want to check up here first, just in case I get... Not Cuddle Bleepus, what's it called? Not Milk. Hippogriff. Hippogriff and Giant Bat, those are the thing I'm looking for. 100% Mario when? I would have to learn how to speedrun Mario. I don't know how to speedrun Mario. Ah, Mario Party. I mean... I don't know. I don't really like Mario Party. I feel the problem with Mario Party is that there's not really, like, a ton of interaction you do with the controller. Like, there's the mini-games, and that's kind of it. Aside from that, you're just tapping the button once every time you need to roll the dice, and that's... I don't know. I feel like it needs to be a game that you're, like, actively playing at all times and not just roll, roll, roll. Alright, time to fight a big orb. And then after this boss is another re-moisturize, which is good, because all the honey is almost dripped off of this. Look at this, there's no drippies. No big drippy, what is this? Can't have that. Oh god, I can feel like there's something sticking somewhere. That's what I'll use the downtime in boss fights. Oh, I didn't want to use that on you. Yeah, why could my controller be sticking now of all times? Could be anything, really. Oh, I didn't face that the right way, damn. No, it's definitely not the honey. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would it be the honey? How often I've had to reapply honey? Every boss fight is the rule I'm going by. Really, I haven't needed to reapply honey. It's been plenty sticky and hard to get a hold of without that. But I like to just do it to make sure that the audience is getting their money's worth out of this. I could actually be using Arc Demon. Get more MP back whenever I get hurt, but I don't think that's worth it. I wish I had an Intelligent Soul, that'd be really nice. Oh no, Sneeze coming on. Oh no, Sneeze coming on. And now it's not coming out. Great, this is the worst day of my life. My controller's covered in honey and now I can't even sneeze. This sucks. How are these not broken off yet? Maybe I should be using Ripper or something. Oh, I don't like this. How did you get up there? I don't think I've ever seen the clay dude spawn up there. The things that happen when you let honey get into the equation. I think when I'm pressing like the attack button, it might be shifting me a little bit. I wonder if somehow there's like a weird connectivity thing going on inside now. There we go. I have to be careful, like I need to allot a certain amount of safety room. Because again, sometimes I will just decide to face the wrong direction and swing the other way. Cream soda. So I have to be ready in the event that something bad happens. There we go. You know what that means. Time for Big Drippy. Malthus. Get a nice little glaze on it. Honey glaze controller. Oh. Controller, please. Oh, right, I'm holding down the stick. Duh, that would probably do it. Big Drippy. Alright. It's getting harder. I'm definitely feeling more resistance now, even when I'm just using, like, the D-pad. The controller has been performing very admirably. I'll say that much. Ah, there's some tea. There's some honey to go with the tea. I think I got a soul, but it was a duplicate of the ability soul. Like, you don't get the normal boss drops in this one, Blue Bomber. It's randomized. Like, it'll always try to give you a movement soul to prevent you from soft locking if you come down here really early, for example. Okay, cream soda, so we're going to the arena. Everything's gonna be in the arena, it seems like. See, when it's just my hands that are drenched in honey, my performance goes down. But when, like, my entire body is drenched in honey, my performance goes way up. Like, way, way up. It's like in Terraria when you jump into honey and get a huge buff for like 10 seconds. We gotta go up and around. Oh. The little protective bubble. It's getting me every time. Apparently, at the very least, like, this honey is free of, like, preservatives and all that stuff. Ugh, scratching my eye. Scratching my eye with my upper arm, because that's what I have to do. Alright, you're weak to light, not lightning. Oh, I know, honey is normally antibacterial, like, by nature, sure, I'm just not sure about, like, super cheap bargain bin honey, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what I can actually do? I could use Killer Mantle here. Not deal with the big red boys. Could even put on the Aria Soul and grind here if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. Ooh, oh wait, what am I saying? I've already got Death's Robe. I already have the robe owned by Death himself. I don't need Dracula's coat. I don't know, can you sell honey controllers on Etsy? Is that allowed? Because, like, I guess technically you're kind of making it your own. But at the same time, like, the controller, I don't know. Then again, people sell stuff like perler beads, and that's just, like, sprites that they put on... Like, they don't own the rights to the sprites, but they're still allowed to sell those, so whatever. Yeah, it's an art piece, exactly. Oh, the stinky meat. I mean, I can just buy the good meat whenever I want. I don't have to come all the way down here for it. But still. Alright, was there an item up here? No, there's not. What is the name of the art piece? That's a good question. I don't know what I would call this. Oh, hello. Very delayed swing on that one. I guess they don't swing while you're off screen. Ah, knife. Ah, knife too. Ah, knife to meet you. Oh, you could have had the name Stink Meat. Was that allowed? That wasn't taken? How was that not taken? Oh, God, this guy's so much health is the problem. There we go. Jeez, Nemesis. All that for a Whip Knuckle? I think I got this as a random drop somewhere. That wasn't worth it at all. Yeah, missing out on Stink Meat, that is a big miss. I think they let you change your Twitch username once for free, and then after that I think it's mostly just if you're partnered and you really want a Twitch username that hasn't been used in like years and years and years, they'll give it to you. But generally they don't do name changes for like non-partners, I think. Oh, is it once every 90 days? Huh. I thought it was only once, but maybe they changed that. Oh no, I don't want to use that. Alright, that is... Oh, there's Undyne, finally I can go do Forbidden Zone. Ah, they hold the old username for a bit. Yeah, originally you just couldn't change your name at all. But then they realized they had a bunch of, like, leftovers from the Justin TV era. Wait, no, not Killer Mantle, I want... Mandragora. You know, I can't imagine they're gonna give up the name Ninja for some reason. Don't ask me why, just a hunch. Oh, that's right, I can just kill the Medusa heads by running through them. That's so nice. Well, I'm gonna have to do DDR with Honey Hands. And if there's no items over here, then it's going to have to be, oh, this is gonna be very hard, actually. This might be the hardest part of the game right now, actually. Like, it's getting harder to press down on the pad. Oh no! Not liking my inputs anymore. Alright, try again. This has to be legit, I can't save state for this. No way. People wouldn't accept it. Oh, come on, I did it all right. I fell off. I'm covered in honey. Give me a break. Ugh. I don't even have Giant Bat, otherwise I could just skip this entire part. Actually, the last one is always the same. Yeah, no, it just keeps pushing me off. I have to be, like, dead center. Alright, let's have some meat. Try it again. Like, that was me just tapping an instant like I normally would. I'm gonna try and center as best as possible here. Alright. Is this the last one? No, there's one more. Here's the last one. Oh! Okay, we might need Headhunter as a ability soul or whatever, so... That's right, BBR is complete. I'm gonna go save before I have to do that again, because I died to Balor or something. Thankfully, Balor is actually going to be pretty simple compared to that. But if this is not Giant Bat or Hippogriff, then we're going to be kind of stuck a little bit. And I know the boss isn't going to be Giant Bat, you don't have to make that joke at me. I don't know what that joke is. Actually, do I have... I still have Skula on. Why am I still using Skula? I'm smart. Alright, this guy does take less damage in the first form, though. Yeah, it's bad time. It's totally bad time. I don't know what you're talking about. Just bats and honey. This is all the stream is now. Oh god. Probably coming up pretty soon on Form 2 here. Yeah, skin? No, it's... Again, I'm kind of looking forward to beating this guy, because that means I get to have a redip. Like, Balor is a super easy boss. Unless you're super underleveled. I mean, I can redip anytime I want, but I want to make it have meaning, you know? Alright, we gotta redip. Speaking of redipping... Good feel. Nice drizzle. Get a good look at that. Those nice patterns. Get the other side too, of course. Do a drip check, make sure. Looks like we're good. Alright, let's go. Yeah, just a potion. That's rando. Sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you get garbage. Want to get a nice shot of the drips here. So we're gonna have to go back to Forbidden Zone, I guess. Because I still cannot get up to top floor. I mean, it's kind of a similar material to a bedpan, but it's just a bowl. This is the best bowl I had for it. The other ones were either like way too deep or way too shallow. Because like the thing is, it's hard to have a controller inside of a bowl and still be able to play it comfortably. I mean, yeah, it may in fact look like I'm dunking my game in my controller to think of piss. I know. Yeah, no, the cable is kind of floating out of it right now. Because it just kind of naturally does that. It's the bend. Alright, well, let's go do... Oh yeah, I gotta do Cathedral Ceiling as well. I always forget about that. Undine, Curly... Oh, I got a pee-pee hands. If your pee is this viscous, you need to call a doctor. This might be too close, actually. No, we're good. I also always forget you can sometimes just grab that item, like if it's a soul. That might have actually been an ability soul, and then it would look like quite the fool. We're gonna need Skula. Oh, no, I want Black Panther. Menus and DDR has been the hardest part of this run so far. Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely fire damage, holy crap. 500. Fire's a really good element in this game, not quite as good as Holy. I couldn't really Black Panther the waterfall because I don't get high enough. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Not Vanilla Cleave, unfortunately, and I'm gonna hang on to the Rune Ring because that MP regen is so nice. Like, Wizard mode is legit one of my favorite ways to run this. I think I can just run through this entire section. I had to do that at least once. Delete every single one of the rippers. It's so worth it. Okay, this has to be a Hippogriff. It's literally impossible. The 3 manuals I've gotten, I know where 2 of them are, but I can only get 1 right now. I still need Giant Bat for another. And then there's 1 more that's either going to be in top floor or chapel ceiling. But we don't have any of them right now. There isn't really too much point in checking which souls you have. Or which souls you need until you have all 3 of the manuals anyways, because it's not like it's going to help you target them. Nah, this seed has been kind of slow. appropriate. Oh, it wasn't even the honey's fault. The seed is just kind of pretty slow in general. Like, I have to do a little bit of everything. Yeah, let's go do this, the chapel ceiling now, actually. That may, in fact, be Giant Bat or the final book. This is... No, that's Osafune. That's the really big hitbox, but not really high damage. Don't need to save yet. I'm just gonna dip out, go to the chapel real quick. Thankfully, the ectoplasms die in one hit now. Oh, I'm getting bounced around. Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, Rejax, there's a reason I picked this game specifically to do with the honey handicap. Because, like, this is kind of the one game that I know I can generally play pretty dang well. How many boss dippies do we have left? There's Graham, there's Julius, and then there's Chaos, I think. Yeah, we've done every other boss, so that would be the last one. Oh, there's the guaranteed transformation soul, I guess. Oh, I would absolutely believe that they would use, like, urine or whatever for hormone replacement stuff. People were very resourceful. Found all kinds of ways to do stuff. Oh, come on. I want you. I want you. I was gonna check. Oh, right, I was gonna go back down to, actually, this might be a little faster. No, we want to go to top floor, actually. Yeah, it'll probably be the one honey run. I prepared a couple seeds just in case. But it looks like this one will take about 2 hours, if not more. Oh, because honey looks like pee-pee. I mean, let me... Yeah, kind of, a little bit, I guess. Very viscous urine. Alright, fine, fine. Did I accidentally hit that? No, we're still good. We're still good. Alright, so now we go to top floor, I guess, and we can go grab one of the books. Before I forget about that one. Mach punch. So many Mach punches to sell. Was it up here? No, it was not. I'm playing with the stat fix mod, which actually makes luck work. Like, you get more item drops as a result. Ooh, Nightmare, where were you earlier? If I'd had that, that'd been so nice. I'm actually gonna use that. Nightmare is an excellent soul. Nightmare, Gladiator, and Disc Armor are also my favorite souls to find. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oops, whoops, whoops. Cancel, cancel, undo, undo. No, all three books are not on top floor. I know one is right up here. And did I ever get this item as well? I don't think I ever did. This could be Giant Bat, potentially. That'd be really nice. That's not Giant Bat. Because we know one is up here. We need Giant Bat for another one. And then, last one has to be top floor. Because otherwise it would be out of logic and impossible to find, and I've explored every other bit of the castle at this point. Yeah, this leads to top floor. We're good. What level am I? 26. Pretty high, but this has been a bit of a slower seed. Great sword, not what I was hoping. Alright, I can just bop this now. Oh, I got Black Panther. Ow! Ernie's, why? Who said you could do that? So Nightmare is a much more efficient way to do damage with your MP compared to Mandragora. Hammer time, but hammer unfortunately sucks in this game. Two-handed weapons. Oh, I want to go down, please. Want to go down. There we go. The two-handed weapons in this game are kind of crappy. There's Giant Bat. Okay, so we can actually go grab that one then, before I forget about it. Also, shout out to this cool dragon statue. How's the honey going? We're actually, we're in go mode. We just need to find the last book, but it should be in top floor. We're gonna re-dip in a little bit after we fight Graham. And then it's Julius, and then Chaos, and I'll probably do just like a big old dippy. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. And yeah, feel free to get all your B puns. Giant Bat. So this is the reason I need a Giant Bat for the way, just because to fit in there, that's it. Not to get anywhere. Hippogriff is Hippogriff is much better at doing that. The literal only reason you need Giant Bat is to check that one area. And if you somehow do not have the Hippogriff by the time you get to top floor. Or by the time you need to get to top floor. Manic Miner, what? Oh, right, Ty's racing Manic Miner Day, I thought. I think he was racing Evil Urchin because they did it at MagFest. Alright, so... last book has to be in this top area then. I'm fairly sure I've exhausted every single other option. Yeah, there we go. Have you told me about Muhammara yet? I don't think you have. Ooh, Calvabog. That's actually really nice. Makes the Julius fight pretty simple. Calvabog is really high damage, but it's Dark Elemental. Ugh. So it's useless for most of the enemies in the game because a bunch of them resist darkness, but it just so happens that Julius does not resist darkness. Or he is weak to darkness, I should say, so it's just really good damage on him. Also, it's a pretty simple weapon to use. Alright, so we should have... I think this should be every single check in the game now, so let's see what we need here. Fiend born from Hellfires, demon that uses all four of its and that's Headhunter. The demon born from Hellfires. Who was born from Hellfires? Are you Flame Demon, maybe? No. Arc Demon? That's not it. Who are you? Let me read those again. Oh, a fiend born from the Hellfires. I was looking for demon. A fiend born from the Hellfires. So many fiends. Yeah, I think the four arms thing is either Curly or Durga. Probably Curly, because that's the soul I have. A fiend born from Hellfires. Have I not killed it? That's Durga, so it's probably Curly then. might be Flame Demon. Like, Hellfire would make sense. I'm gonna try Flame Demon. And then Curly. Apparently I just didn't kill any Curlies, weird. And last one was Headhunter. I don't think it's Bifron, because I don't have Bifron. Bifron, Bifron. No, I'll figure it out myself, because this has to be legit. We can't do a world record run if my chat is telling me the answer. Where's Curly? There we go. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Oh, you know what else I realized? I can style on Graham. Although I want high damage to start here, so we're gonna switch over to... Where is my Ronginus Spear? There we go. We've got to start backdash canceling now. Oh god, this is harder than I thought it would be. Oh god, the controller's rebelling. Every time I press right, like it goes an extra right. Phase 2 is probably going to be pretty scary too. There we go. Getting a little better at doing this now. I say as I eat 2 meatballs, I would... Man. Let's wait till I take some more damage. This fight is thankfully kind of forgiving. Now we're gonna have to re-moisturize after this one, making it even harder. You ever do the Julius fight covered in honey? I have. I do it every morning. I wake up every day. There we go. Meatball phase, which means it is gun time down to Clan of Graham. Nope. Assuming I can face the right direction. Please face the right direction, Soma. There we go. This is perfect. Oh, I'm gonna scratch my nose. I'll have to keep my eye open for Mukamara. He says, how did you come to possess those powers? Then we're good. Otherwise, I probably have to wait through all the bad end. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Now I can switch to whatever I want. Probably Ascalon, actually, because I can attack upwards. Balor is probably too risky to use. Mandragora might actually not be too bad. Come on, come on. Yeah, if you lab your B&Bs, that's just weighted training clothing. Oh yeah, I could even hit the top bit too. Oh god. Problem is I'm gonna end up walking into the hands. If I'm not careful. This is normally a pretty easy part of the fight until your controller just decides to start doing its own things. Oh. Take my time. I'm gonna eat a safety meat, actually. I'm gonna add that safety meat. I need it. No, no, don't get up. Don't get up, Soma. Man, that top ring is so much health. It's really not worth trying to destroy it. There we go, okay. Switch back to... Actually, we're gonna need... Pellet Bulb really soon. Stick with that, stick with that. Yeah, you can destroy the top ring, it's just really inefficient. It takes forever, you're better off just killing Graham directly, it's not that hard. And then we'll stick with Triton for now. What's back here? Positron Rifle! Oh man, I gotta use that against him. I have to use that, holy shit. It is required. This is... I didn't use the explicit gun mode, but this is apparently the gun seed. This is the big gun. This is the good gun. The honey is now rewarding me. Well, I'm definitely going to save. I really don't want to do Graham again. Oh right, I didn't remoisturize. Oops. Give me a moment. Big drippy. Alright. Nice cooling sensation. Yeah, there's like a... If you set up the seed when you're doing it, you can have like a gun-only mode, where the only thing you find is the regular pistol, the silver pistol, and then positron rifle. Problem is, it makes the game very easy, because you will almost 100% get the positron rifle. Like, I think you will get it, actually. I think it is scripted to always show up somewhere. And silver gun is also no slouch either. It's too good, basically. See, now, fist mode, that's harder because you only get fist weapons, so, like, the best weapon are Kaiser Knuckles, but they're better when you get stronger. Kaiser Knuckles at level 1 are not very good. I think I should be okay for healing items. Wait, what did you just drop? Speaking of Kaiser Knuckles, I saw something weird drop and I thought that was another positron rifle or something. It wasn't. Let me just make sure my gear is all good. Calbo, Death Rune, Rune Ring. Ancient Belt is good, but I think the Rune Ring, the MP regen, is just way too helpful. It's too useful. Yeah, I'm gonna delete Julius with the laser. If I can find it. Where are you? There you are. Fires positive electrons. So in case you're wondering why this is a hard mode only item, this is why. It's kind of silly how good this is. The hands have not encrusted yet. No, they won't encrust unless I keep them still for like a week, I think. But unless this seed goes horribly wrong, I'm pretty sure I will finish before my hands encrust. So in case you're wondering, is the positron rifle good against Julius? The answer is yes. You get to make grenades when you poop? Hell yeah, that's helpful. Yeah, sorry, I gotta go craft some grenades. Excuse me. Oh god. Problem is I'm backdashing the wrong way. Oule, there's one. Oh, that's item crash. I mean, it's not fair, but I'm also playing with a handicap. So I'm fine with it. Oh, I thought I could jump over that. Oule. You have Uno! You have it, you dumb motherfucker! Go on the Xbox Live Arcade, you have Uno! I don't know why I thought of that bit just now. Beam. It's really good! Alright, we gotta remoisturize again. Just go for the big drippy now. As much as it would suck to die at the very end, I have to. And then Chaos, I'll probably just go for like the full submerge. At least as much as possible. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the problem is I'm losing light as well. Outside, and my other light is not very good for webcam stuff, so as well. Even if I were to start another stream, the lighting would not be very good. And gold ring. Finally, I can make some money. Smash my head on everything, it's fine. Again, we're almost there. We just gotta make it to the end and we can call this a complete run. Do I have a spare absinthe fountain lying around? I do not. It's not really something I carry, I keep handy, unfortunately. I apologize, but the absinthe percent of Aria of Sorrow is not going to be happening anytime soon. Oh, you'd use it to trip honey. Oh god, I forgot this room. This rune, which ruined one of my runs, because you need Skula for this little dip. Coming up over here, this little corner. This is the entire reason you need Skula. It sucks. I hate Skula. Just a mind up. I don't know if it's like a memory thing that they didn't keep it as a Grey Soul. Could just be they had enough buttons in use on the GBA, I don't know. Or like a passive, I don't know. Apparently the dev of the randomizer has claimed you can in fact just make it like a passive soul and trade it for another one. But I guess maybe the developers just didn't want to do that at the time. Alright, what do I want to use here? Honestly, Positron Rifle is still pretty good. I might switch this over to Mandragora because I can hit multiple eyes with the big screen. Oh, didn't want to use it early, but we used it. Yeah, I think this was one of the last Igarashi titles. Alright, one more dip for luck. Get some honey slaps. That might have been too much. Give it a sec. There we go. Yeah, I'm dipping for extra luck. Do I have Positron? Yes, I do. We're good. It feels really nice, though. Like, I'll keep saying it, but it feels really nice. Nice thing is Chaos has 0 defense, so you always do a ton of damage. Fast weapons are very good on him, like Valman Way, for example. It's phenomenal. Probably should get away from the blue one, though, because that's where the big boy spawns. Nope. The other problem is you can't really parry the crystals with Positron Rifle. It's kind of hard. Ah. Doesn't hurt you on the way back, even if it looks like it will. Sometimes you gotta slide. Alright, there's my yellows. There's the blue. Get those backdash cancel Positron Rifle shots. Ah, beat us, welcome. You're just in time for the end of Honey Percent. We've played through the entirety of Aria of Sorrow with a controller absolutely dripping in honey, and I'm walking into the eyeballs, because honey does that sometimes to controllers. But I'll do an extra dip for you. We're about to fight the final boss. And yeah, we're gonna... oh god. We're gonna try to do this without dying. There we go, that's probably the trick. Do it like near the center. But yeah, if you have any questions about honey, feel free. I'm Honey Boy now. Oh god, I forgot how bad the thing is for dealing with these as well. Alright, that's one eye. Oh, big orb. What brand of honey is it? This is just No Name. Like, that's the name of the brand. It's called No Name. It's just like the store brand, basically. That famous Canadian brand of not having a brand. Oh, okay, we're good. And then, of course, after Chaos, I'll probably just do like a full dunk. Controller has done its job admirably. Just have to be careful. Don't hit the trigger, not the right one, the left one. How's this eye still alive? Jeez. Oh, do you have the picture of the honey? Yeah, I made sure that I showed the honey on screen and like me filling it up. I don't want to short people. This is big boy honey. Real honey boy hours. Alright, that is the final eye. I'm gonna switch over, because unfortunately, positron rifle, not great for multi-hit stuff. You want single, strong hits. Even wrong in a spear, I think. Geez, seeing triple digits on the core is just making my heart sing. This core has so much defense. Oh god. I'm trying to face the right way. Trying my best. Slide! Slide, Soma! Oh, I'm gonna get wormed. Use that super potion. Oh god, worm! Worm? Get out of here! How did I not hit anything with that? Jeez. The dead zone's on the spear, I swear. Oh, I went the wrong way. That was a misplay. Let's use another oh, God. Like, I press down once the menu goes down like 5. I guess I'll Mana Prism, why not? Just keep screaming at this core until it dies. Come on. Come on. How are you not dead? Is that like I don't think I resist Holy or anything. And I do have the Triton Soul on, so it's not that. There we go. Okay, time. Whew. 2:11:01. World record. Yo, Boogie, thank you for the resub. Contract fulfilled. World record. You're all in the presence of history here. I'm just gonna give it the full dip now. You just get the big dippy. Get all that good dripping. Oh, it's going down the court, actually. That was what I was kind of worried about. Face down, Dunkaroo, alright. I'll still do that joke, I don't care. Oh, man. Alright. Now time for the hard part. Getting my hands clean. I'm gonna have to wipe some of this off. I think I may have to just actually drop this in here. I'll leave that in there. I'm gonna have to, like, really squeeze my hands clear. Well, no, I have a towel nearby. That sounded wrong. But yeah, like, I have to try and extract as much honey from my hands as possible, and then, go. Yeah, no, this is ASMR. That's why I marked the stream as ASMR. Don't you see the tags? And then I'll dry them off with my my towel there, and that should be enough to open a door and get to a sink. Start cleaning it from there. Also stopping the stream. I should probably do that as well. I mean, this thing is still going. Like, I'm just giving the full dip there. You still see the light is on, right? I don't know if you can see the light from the camera. Visual and auditory. I don't know how much about the visual anymore, though. The light is starting to go down. But there it is. 2:11:01. That's a world record. I'm gonna try and get as much of this speed enhancer off my hands as possible. They probably won't accept it. If I had to guess. Okay. I think I've got enough here now. The trick is I have to keep one side of the towel dry. Like, I need one wet side and one dry side, otherwise I can't do it. Like, I'm just gonna ruin everything. So, towel's now in hand. Come on, flip over. Flip over. Flip over. Flip over, please. Oh my god. There we go, okay. I now have my designated honey side. I just need to be careful not to dip it back into the honey. Alright. So I think that will do it for the stream today. I hope you all enjoyed the honey adventure. As my hand dries off, I'll end the stream and use the other side of the towel to click on the end stream button. Unfortunately, I won't be able to host over to anybody, as you understand. Skin feels wonderful. Skin feels like it's been dipped in honey for 2.5 hours. But, yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to host anybody because I can't really operate a keyboard. The best I can do is click a mouse. But I will hopefully see you all on Monday when I stream a game that is not covered in honey. I mean, I can't imagine my controller will be good after this, but it was one that I haven't used in 6 years and is also kind of dead. So yeah, I will see you all on Monday. Hope you enjoyed. I'll definitely be archiving this, like I'll do the VOD stuff and everything. And hope to all see you then. But until then, take it easy and have some honey. Get over to the end stream button. Yes, we're good. All right. Have a good one. F for the controller. It's still glowing. I think it still works. It just probably won't work very well anymore. But yeah, that'll do it. Have a good one.